Now let me give you my 3 steps to overcoming objections really, really, really quick. Okay, 3 steps to overcoming objections. I got a couple more pages to get to. My 3 steps for overcoming objections. When they're like, hey Cody, I'm not, because what happens is you're on this path, okay? You're at the start of a cell, you're at the finish of a cell. And when you're going down and you're reading your script and they're like, oh, I didn't do that, right? They're taking you off the path. They're trying to take control of the call, right? And if they say, well, I'm not, I don't know that I don't know that I can qualify. I'm in bad health. I understand. Hey, thank you so much for sharing that. This program is actually meant for people that are not in great health. Okay, so tell me, bam, and then ask a question and get right back on script, on the path, and keep going, right? All these objections that you guys think you're getting early in a call, you know what those are? It's simply, right? It's simply human nature. It's simply human nature. People are supposed to give an objection early in a call, and they do not mean the objection they're giving you. When they say they're not interested, they showed interest, they responded. When they say they don't have any money, homeless people have money, right? Because I give it to them sometimes, right? You say, well, I didn't do it, right? You know they did. I already have coverage, fantastic, right? That's awesome. They believe in the product, they're more likely to talk to me about it. Okay, well, my daughter takes care of that. Excellent, you can get her involved. Yeah, or they're like, or you're halfway through the cell. And they're like, well, I need to make sure that my daughter is actually the one that helps me with all this. So, oh, excellent, no worries. I promise you'll get to talk to your daughter. Okay, and then boom. So tell me again, what was it? How did you spell your last name again? Right back into the script. So here's my 3 steps: agree, answer, and ask. Okay, agree, answer, and ask. Because when I walk in, and the psychology behind that is, think about this for a second. Okay, when I walk into Best Buy, and they say, oh, can I help you today? What do you say? No, I'm just looking. Right? No, I'm just shopping. You going in to buy something, but it's human nature to say, I'm just looking, I'm just shopping. Okay. Also, when I ask my wife, hey babe, where do you want to go to dinner? Here's a good hypothetical piece. When I ask my wife, hey babe, where do you want to go to dinner? What does she say? What I'm about to tell you, you will use, it's not going to be in the free ebook, by the way, but you will use it forever. I ask my wife, hey babe, where do you want to go to dinner? What do you think she says? I don't know, I'm not sure. Well, okay babe, if you had to choose, where would you say? I used this in an appointment in Joplin, Missouri years ago. And I said, sir, do you know where your life insurance policy is? He said, like everyone, it's human nature to say no, and I don't know. So he says, I don't know, right? Some of you would have believed that he didn't actually know and would have moved past it and never got the policy. I said something that made 0 sense. I tried it and it worked, and I use it still today. And what I said was, sir, if you knew where it was, where would it be? And he said, well, if I knew where it was, it would be in the filing cabinet right over there. I'm like, this one? Okay. I said, okay, top or bottom drawer? Well, probably the top. Can I open it? Yes. I opened the top of the filing drawer. Guess what was sitting on the top drawer? In the top drawer. His insurance policy. But 8 seconds before, he said, I don't know. It's human nature. They do not believe it. The psychology is, the number 1 rule of sales is to always agree. I'm training a state company. I'm consulting a state farm company up in New York, and I'm talking to them about, they're telling me that they're getting people that say, well, I don't want to talk about life insurance. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, right? And I'm telling them, excellent. Tell the client, I agree. I'm with you. Talk about life insurance, give me the heebie-jeebies too. I hate talking about it. However, with everything going on in the world, you'd be amazed how many people are trying to qualify for their life insurance right now. And I want to make sure we didn't leave you out. So tell me, who do you currently have your life insurance with outside of work? Right? That's agreeing. It's not natural. Most insurance agents are trained that when someone says, I'm not interested, we're trained to say, well, what do you mean you're not interested? You don't have enough information to be interested yet, right? It's disagreeable. It's combative. It's not agreeable. Okay, the number 1 rule of sales is to agree. That's the best way the best way, right? If you think about this, the best way to de-escalate conflict in anything, my wife and I will be fighting, and I'll say, you know what, babe, you're right. She'd be like, I wish you would stop agreeing with me, right? I'm like, well, I thought that's what you wanted, right? Be agreeable, okay? It de-escalates stuff and it allows you to move on, right? Answer the objection and then ask a question, right? So if I'm setting face-to-face appointments, a lot of people do that. I'm like, hey, I'm not interested, okay? I understand, okay? It's my job to simply get you the information since you requested it. Now, I'm going to be out in your area on Friday, so should I just drop it off in the morning or in the afternoon? Which is better for you, right? That's agree, answer, and ask. You should never respond to a fake objection or a real objection, if you actually believe those exist, without finishing with a question. Agree, answer, and ask. You have to finish with the question. Psychology is if I don't finish with the question, I just agree and I just answer, then they're going to restate their original objection or they're going to hang up. But if I finish with a question, I'm trying to reassume control of the call. I'm trying to get back on script and I'm trying to proceed down the finish line. Okay, so let me give you some examples. I've only got a couple more minutes. Let me give you a few. Again, we've got tons of videos. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you need to do that today. Stop what you're doing and do that. Okay, we've got 17,000 agents subscribed to our YouTube channel now. We put out video content every single day. We've got 2,500 videos on YouTube, right? It's the best free training platform for insurance agents in the world. Okay, we're going to keep piling that with information. If you love everything we're talking about and you want to talk to me about training your sales team or getting you trained or helping you in any way, okay, with anything, right? You can email me, Cody at Cody Askins, okay? Feel free to do that, Cody at Cody Askins. I'd love to be of assistance. We're also going to give you some links to some live calls, okay? We're going to give you some links to some actual live calls so you can hear me on the phone, okay? I'll make sure we include that in the ebook, all right? I want to jump to some different things that you can do, okay, for voicemail, text, or email, right? I'm going to give you some different ideas really quick. So when I leave a voicemail, I could use the normal script voicemail of, right, hey, Betty, I'm getting back to you. It's Cody. You requested the information. I'm just here to give it to you. Now, I'll be out in your area. Hey, call me back as soon as you can, right? I could use a normal script and leave a voicemail. Make it concise, make it simple. Or I could say, hey, Betty, getting back to you about your request for the new information. Hey, I've got some great news. Okay, I want to give that to you. Call me back as soon as you possibly can and leave the phone number twice. Okay, that's a good news. That gets a lot of calls. That's phenomenal. Okay, it could also be the quick question. Okay, hey, Miss Betty. Hey, I got your request. I just have one really quick question. Call me back as soon as you possibly can. Leave the phone number twice. Okay, that's a quick question. Okay, the last one is, hey, if you can't get a hold of them and you've called, a bunch of times and you want a fourth variation, right? If you're selling, it could be one of these two, okay? If you're selling over the phone, hey, no worries. I know you haven't heard back from you. We went ahead and processed your information. No big deal. If you have any questions about what we processed, you can call us. Here's our number, right? That's processing it. That's good for phone sales. Or, hey, Miss Betty, we haven't heard from you. We're just gonna deliver it and drop it off. I'll be out in your area in the next couple days, and I'll see you then. If you don't want me to do that, call me. Okay, that's the other option, right? That's face-to-face option. That's for delivering. Those are 4 variations of voicemail, text, and email. I've given you a ton of information today. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. If you have questions, okay, if you have questions and you want to talk in any way, and you think, dude, this guy gets it, and he can help me, phenomenal. Email me, Cody at CodyAskins.com. If you want access to the free ebook that we just talked about, here's what we're going to do. Okay, here's what we're going to do. For the first 100, you will get access to this for free. Okay, I'm not sure how many you're on right now, but the first 100 will get access to this for free. You can go to CodyAskins.com. Even if you think you don't need it, you will know an agent that needs it, so go grab it anyway, and it's actually free. Okay, CodyAskins.com/ebook. Okay, CodyAskins.com/ebook. Make sure you do that and go there, okay? Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got another one you're gonna love. It's right there. Click on it. See you in there.
But I would say my favorite interview is probably Cody, because we have a relationship and we have a connection together from what era he comes. It would probably be Cody. Then probably a couple of these mob stuff that I do.